Hello, sisters and brothers. Our devotional for today, for May 20th, is a reflection on My Utmost for His Highest, a series of devotionals written and compiled by Oswald Chambers. You can always find the link to the daily devotional at utmost.org. And today we're going to talk about taking possession of our souls and what Chambers means by that. I'm going to read a couple of verses from Luke 21. If you have the NIV, it's going to read quite differently than what you hear in this version. So I just wanted to use a different version so that it fits with what Chambers is talking about. But I'm going to read Luke 21, verses 17 through 19. And you will be hated by all because of my name, and a hair of your head shall in no way perish. By your patience you will gain your souls. And I chose that version because Chambers focuses on Luke 21, verse 19, which again, as I mentioned, reads quite differently in the NIV. By your patience, possess your souls. When a person is born again, there's a period of time when he does not have the same vitality in his thinking or reasoning that he previously had. We must learn to express this new life within us, which comes by forming the mind of Christ. See Philippians 2, verse 5. Luke 21, verse 19 means that we take possession of our souls through patience. But many of us prefer to stay at the entrance of the Christian life, instead of going on to create and build our soul in accordance with the new life God has placed within us. We fail because we are ignorant of the way God has made us, and we blame things on the devil that are actually the result of our own undisciplined natures. Just think what we could be when we are awakened to the truth. There are certain things in life that we need not pray about. Moods, for instance. We will never get rid of moodiness by praying, but we will by kicking it out of our lives. Moods nearly always are rooted in some physical circumstance, not in our true inner self. It is a continual struggle not to listen to the moods which arise as a result of our physical condition, but we must never submit to them for a second. We have to pick ourselves up by the back of our neck and shake ourselves. Then we will find that we can do what we believe we were unable to do. The problem that most of us are cursed with is simply that we won't. The Christian life is one of spiritual courage and determination lived out in our flesh. So as we reflect on that today, I'm reminded of something that I shared just recently, and it's a phrase that I focus on a lot, and it's making sure that we are responding rather than reacting. And so often the pace of our life causes us to be reacting when what we really should be doing is responding. We should be taking a careful, measured approach in terms of how we want to respond, but so often we get caught up in how do we react. And that kind of gets at what Chambers is talking about here with our moods. He's not talking about what we're naturally going to feel as humans. We are going to feel sad. We are going to grieve. We are going to be happy. We're going to experience all of that. But if we are prisoners of the moment in terms of what our moods are, we'll never truly grow in what Christ has called us to be. And I think about what Chambers said here in this devotional about being at the entrance. So often we allow our Christian life to be stopped at basically at the cross. And the cross was simply the means by which we are atoned and reconciled back to our right relationship with God. But everything after that is our new life in Christ and our new way of living as a child of God. And we don't do enough with that. We are called to live a new life, and we are meant to live that out here and now. And the only way that we're going to do that is through our patience. As Chambers says, taking possession of our souls, finding that new life that we are meant to have in Christ. So as you go about your day, think about whether or not you're responding or reacting, and try to find some time where you can slow yourself down so that you are taking the time to really grow in what it means to be in a new relationship with God and have a new life altogether. Thank you as always for listening. Be safe and stay well.